Let's see. I want to see if one feels unhinged to me. Stop fighting and kiss. How is that unhinged? I'm just wondering. I've seen a lot of weird shit. I'm very fond of the word fuck, and so is he in this fic. Good for him. I mean, same. This is not a place of honor. It's not really unhinged. It's funny, but not unhinged. Not technically a crack fic, just unapologetically unhinged. I love it. I would read it. Dove is wounded, but not dead. Okay, well. Write the corn you wish to read. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't think anything is ever gonna beat necrophilia if you squint. Okay. Finance bros constitute their own warning. I love it. All these tags are a warning. Okay. Try not to judge a centuries-old man with homicidal tendencies, okay? Nico? JK, all chapters are unhinged. Cool. Aggressively plotless. I cannot emphasize that enough. Manhandling, like lots of it. Cool. Probably would read it, to be honest. Unbaited, unedited, unhinged. Okay. Eastern Orthodox in the streets. Slave pagans in the streets! Okay, that one got it. That one got me. So here's the plan. I'm gonna try to explain whatever these give me to the best of my ability. And on this video, you can use it to ask as many questions about fanfiction as you want. And I will do the research to answer them, whether it's like what a tag means, what a specific trope is, how to use AO3, that sort of thing. I will do the research that you don't want to. But for now, let's see how well I can explain these with no preparation. Eastern Orthodox in the streets. I honestly don't know. I got nothing for you. Fleeting but effective daddy kink. Fleeting. So I'm assuming it isn't like super present in the fic, but when it is present in the fic, it's like an immediate like, if you know what I mean. DIY surgery, does it count as knife play? So I'm assuming if they're asking if it counts as knife play, it was not actually used in a kinky setting, and or maybe it like was, but not because of that, like it wasn't planned out. With that being said, all I can think of when I see this tag is that scene in Grey's Anatomy where April had to get a C-section in her kitchen. I don't know. Those aren't words. Improper use of Catholic rituals. Well, they didn't light that candle for Jesus. I was raised Catholic. That's like one of the only things I could think of in terms of Catholic rituals. These tags have me questioning my life choices. Probably similar to the author regrets everything. Just like, how did I get here? Less to do about the fic, more to do about what the fuck did I write. So writing this video. Pretty self-explanatory, I'm assuming. Unbaited, unedited, unhinged. If you come into this, don't expect quality, is what I'm assuming. Werewolf typical nudity. Well, I'm assuming this is in reference to how, like, a lot of times werewolves, if they turn into a werewolf, their clothes rip. So, like, if they do have clothes on, it's not covering much. I repeat, dead dove, so don't at me. This author is just trying to make it very clear that they're gonna see some fucked stuff in this fic, and not to get mad at them if they are upset with how far the fic went. Like for part 2, or comment what questions you have about fanfiction and tags. Oh, sorry, this cut is kind of nasty. No, it's okay, actually. I was just kind of startled because I forgot that was there. Oh? Okay, do you remember how you got this? No. Honestly, you spend enough time in the woods and running from monsters, you kind of lose track of how you got all your injuries. Okay. So I'm gonna give you some ambrosia. Some what? Oh, ambrosia is a food of the gods? No, sorry, I know what it is, but, like, that's what Tantalus tried to steal and partially got him his punishment in the underworld, and, also what turned Psyche into a goddess. Oh. Really? Yeah, that was in the myth of Eros and Psyche. They gave her ambrosia, and that turned her into a goddess. Oh, well, I don't know if we have different ambrosia or what, but our ambrosia doesn't do that. Good. Good? 18 years of life has been a lot already. I don't think I can handle an eternity. Okay, that's a bit of a concerning mindset, but not an uncommon one, so, just here. Okay. What the fuck? What? It looks like a brownie, but tastes like coffee cake? Yeah, that's a thing with ambrosia, is it kind of tastes like comfort food. Is that why I want to cry? What? Okay, what? What now? You know that feeling when you, like, a massive weight is lifted off of your shoulders, and you didn't even know the weight was there, and so you just, like, feel this immense relief that you didn't even know you needed relieving from? No. Are you okay? Are you okay? Anyway, that's what that feels like. Man. Whew, I was in a lot of pain. Okay, so where exactly were you in a lot of pain before the ambrosia? Kind of everywhere, actually. Right. Okay. Am I okay? Have some nectar. Okay. I've talked about this before. I have already filmed them being claimed, at least the first draft. I have a pretty good idea of how I want their claiming to go, so yeah, I do know who their godly parent is. It's just filling in the gaps to get to the claiming. And actually, I have posted a little clip from the draft I made of them being claimed. I've talked about how I freaked out about it because, oh my god, it was emotional. And it happened by accident. The story got sad all by itself. And with this being said, I've tried to put hints for who their parent is. There are even some little hints in this video that you commented on. So, I mean, why don't you take a guess? I'm not going to confirm anything, but people haven't even tried to guess. They're just like, who is it? Who do you think it is? Are you going to be bamboozled? Or are you going to be right? I don't know. I would hope I am kind of implying, like, putting in the hints well enough to imply who it is. Use your critical thinking. Analyze the text. I'm not going to fault you if you're wrong. I honestly would blame myself more than anything for not giving better hints. Take a guess.
Beware the physical exam.
Man, I can only rewatch these 26 episodes so many times.
Been waiting long? What's the matter? You look a little
I just want a season 2. Safely away, whether he wanted it or not. I sobbed in despair as we shot across the surface of Santa Barbara Harbor, the sound of explosions still stumbling behind us. Well, his last words were, "Go, remember." That's what I have to say about that. The book's okay, I promise. Meg, who let you back in the house? Sky. Hi, Nico. What are you reading? Greek myths and tales. Why? You know when you have something that you just, no matter what, if you read about it or consume content of it, it just cheers you up? Okay. And now, suddenly, all that stuff is way too relevant to your own life, and you're trying to distract yourself from your problems, and it just reminds you of all of them. Yes. Right, myth and magic. Yeah, myth and magic. What were you reading about? Actually, Persephone. Oh? I don't know. I always liked Persephone. They kind of try to portray her as this, like, innocent goddess of spring, but it's like, in some cases, people were more scared of her than they were of Hades. I don't blame them. Yeah, she turned me into a dandelion. What? Yeah, I called it a family spat. I'm so sorry. You can laugh, it's kind of funny. I feel bad. You know what? Either we laugh at it or we think too much about it. Guess so. I found Greek mythology fascinating for years because my mother raised me a Hellenic pagan. And you're telling me that not only are the gods I worshipped actually super involved in mortal affairs, but I'm one of their kids. What? Hey, you know what? When I found out all this was real, I asked if Zeus really had 5,000 attack power, so... Hey, in those years that I spent, I would burn offerings to the gods every night, and I still only just got here. I mean, the last few years have been pretty terrifying to be a demigod. I'm surprised you weren't recruited by Kronos. What? You haven't really been briefed on the Titan War, have you? No. Hey, have you ever been curious about what sort of things hang out in my drafts? Have you wondered about the drafts of the videos, the bloopers, the scripts? Are any of you dying to know who Sky's godly parent is? Well, you could find those out before anyone else, and see things I won't post anywhere else, such as drafts and scripts. A sneak peek at other projects I'm working on if you go to my Patreon. There are 2 tiers. You've got 2 tiers, Cosmic Companion and Galactic Sponsors. Now, Cosmic Companion isn't a whole bunch other than the monthly live stream, but it still does help me out a lot. And then there's Galactic Sponsors, where you can see all the things I mentioned. And a quick note, this is actually $5 American and $8 American, so help you in deciding. But yeah, check it out. Also, if you choose either tier, you get to decide what I'm gonna do on the monthly live stream. It can be anything. Now, only do this if you can afford it. I understand if you cannot. I appreciate all the support you guys give me. I love you. Sometimes I wonder if I overshare, and sometimes I wonder if I'm actually mysterious. Because there are things that I'll, like, talk about but refuse to go into detail about. I don't know how often I do it, but I do have one specific memory from grade 10 where I just said to someone, you know those moments when you're in a situation and you're just hoping to God no one you know sees you because you're just in such a weird position? That was me in the back of a squad car the other day. And they had so many questions. Care to elaborate? No. Absolutely not. No, I didn't know the police officer. But no, I'm not going to provide any more context. Sometimes I talk about it, but I find it really funny to drop in conversation, because it's not a thing anyone would ever think I would do. When people have the context, they're like, oh, okay. But people who don't have any context for why I was in that car, it's very interesting for them to try to, like, reevaluate who I am as a person, because they're like, what? It's not I guess it depends on what you consider an interesting story, but Dropping that with no context whatsoever is very funny because I know so many people who just think I'm super innocent. I just watch them try to reevaluate how they see me as a person. They're like, what? Does that make me mysterious? You have to reevaluate how they see me as a person when I tell them about how I was thrown in the back of a police car when I was 15. For reasons I will not specify. It was picked up from my house, too. Wonder what my neighbors thought. Would they have been helped? Probably some of them would have. I don't know. It was a weird day. Also, like, dude just hung out for a while when we got to where we were going. And he was massive. He was like 6'5". And I was just sitting there. I was in sweatpants and a hoodie. And these were like bleached sweatpants. Like these were the sweatpants I would dye my hair in. Just wondering what those people thought standing around with this police officer. Jason, what's wrong? Do you think I'm gay? What? Nico seems to think it's not normal that I have a crush on Percy. Explain? Well, like, objectively, Percy's hot, right? What? Honestly, I was kind of underwhelmed when I met him. What? Yeah, but you don't have to be gay to be attracted to Percy. That's what I told Nico. Explain. Well, I said no one's gonna judge him for liking Percy, because, like, everyone likes Percy. Okay, not what I meant. What? You can like girls and boys. You can be bi. I could be bi. Are you worried? Is this you breaking up with me? No. Should I? Are you more attracted to Percy than you are to me? No? That didn't sound super convincing, Jason. I think you... Is now a good time to bring up I think I have a crush on Annabeth? Wait! I don't know, it seems like you're having a crisis, so this is like crisis mode for both of us. Is the bagel stealing flirting? I don't know. Do you think that's like how people normally flirt, stealing bagels? What? I grew up in the Legion, Piper. Is bagel stealing normal flirting? Okay, calm down. Piper, what's going on? Okay, Jason. So, do you know what polyamory is? Poly means, like, multiple. Yeah. So, polyamory is essentially when a person can be attracted to multiple people and be in a relationship with multiple people. Okay? Do you think that's what's happening? I mean, I don't want to be with Percy instead of you. Do you want to be with him at all? Maybe? Okay, so I kind of feel like that about Annabeth. Since when are you bi? Always? What? I told fake Jason, not real Jason, that. You're assuming way too much of me. I was not that rebellious as a 15-year-old. How do I talk myself into going to my appointment? Like, seriously, no one's holding me accountable for this. If I don't go, nothing's gonna happen. I looked. Well, I mean, something's gonna happen, but it's gonna be like a delayed consequence. I need... I'm getting blood work done because pain. And I've literally been trying to get this blood work done for so long, and I don't want to go. I have to go alone. So if I don't go, the only people that are gonna know is the people at the lab, and what are they gonna do? Call my mom? No. I'm an adult. Why would they call my mom? They might call me, and I could make up some fake excuse. I don't want wanna go! But I also need that workup to get a gynecologist. And I don't want to do that either, but I also don't want to throw up and pass out from pain because of my period anymore. But again, that's a delayed consequence. And it only happens once a month. I don't want to do it. I want to take a nap. I don't want to be getting ready for this appointment. I don't want to go! How do I overcome that? So if I don't go, what are they gonna do? Call my mom? No. I'm an adult. Why would they call my mom? They might call me and I could make up some fake excuse. And he's alive. Solace, I haven't had coffee yet. Don't get smart with me. Aw, are you grumpy? Well, I swear to the gods. Will, seriously, don't mess with Nico's sleep. One time he said to me, with great power comes great need to take a nap, and then promptly passed out on me. Nico references Spider-Man when he's tired. Who's Spider-Man? What? Wait, yeah. Nico, you don't know who Spider-Man is? No? You literally directly referenced Uncle Ben from Spider-Man and you don't know who Spider-Man is? Is it like a gender-bent version of Arachne? He doesn't know who Spider-Man is! How does that happen? Wait, when did Spider-Man first appear anyway? I don't know. Nico, when were you placed in the hotel? You're gonna bring up the Lotus Casino right now. 1942, right? Something like that. Wait, hold on. Okay. Apparently, the first time Spider-Man ever appeared was in 1962. Nico was put in the casino 20 years before Spider-Man even came out. What does this have to do with anything? So, one time when I was in that hotel, someone said with great power comes great responsibility, and so it's just there in my brain. Really? Mm-hmm. Nico, by any chance, did the guy who said that to you, did he look like this? Yeah. Yeah, that looks about right. Maybe a bit younger, but yeah, why? Is that... It is. Nico, you met Stan Lee? Who? Do you think he heard the quote before it was even in the Spider-Man comics? It's possible. Nico's older than Spider-Man. I'm going back to bed. Hey, Nico? Yeah? Oh, sorry, is now a bad time I can come back? What? No, it's okay. Are you sure? You look busy. I do? Headphones are usually like the universal sign of don't talk to me. Yeah, but I took them off, so you're good. Are you sure I'm not interrupting anything? Yeah, nothing was playing out of them anyway. Oh? Why were you wearing them? To drown out the noise. You've been sitting alone in the Hades cabin. The silence was very loud. So to combat the loud silence, you put on noise-canceling headphones for more silence? Yeah, you get it. Guess so. So what do you need? Are you sure you didn't have like a sensory overload or something? No, I'm really good. But like, that's what the headphones are for. The headphones are so I can sit in silence so quiet that it drowns out my thoughts. Is that how that works? It is for me. What do you need? Well, right, I just need help in the infirmary. Okay. Really stupid on Etsy. This is literally like the first thing I've ever ordered on Etsy, and apparently it just got here. Which is crazy because it was like not even halfway through the process when I checked this morning. No?
Are you looking for something?
Maybe. My dad's going to check the mailbox to see if it's there. I, again, have never ordered anything from Etsy. I don't know what's happening. So I gotta sit here with my dog while I wait for my dad to go get it. So, is it there? Is it? What? Oh my gosh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
To get this thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh it's cold. Because mailbox. Now, one of my best friends talked me into getting it because I saw it and I immediately loved it, and he was like, just buy it. Oh dear God. Oh my God, it's massive. Just as well. It's so awesome. Oh my God. Ooh, it's soft. It's cold, but it's soft, and I want to put it on. Oh, it's not that big, actually. It just seems bigger. I love it. It would be better as a hoodie, but I don't know if they had a hoodie version of it, and if I got a hoodie, it probably would have been more expensive, but... I'm gonna wear this for my BookTok account. This is seriously so awesome. I can't wear it like anywhere, but I'll wear it whenever I'm making videos. Just, I love it. It's nice and soft. And it's just so funky.